Hi, good afternoon, everybody. With today's weather, is with the today being Friday is 45 and cloudy, mostly cloudy. The low will be 33. You can see that, and then you have the humidity. That's 63. 9 mile-an-hour winds from the north side, and 0 chance of rain. But then on Saturday, then the high will be 43. Light rain on Saturday. High will be 40 degrees by then. Humidity will be 76 and 90% chance of rain on Saturday. And 8 mile-an-hour winds from the east-northeast side. And then you have Sunday. Sunday, the high will be 56 by then. A little bit of rain and windy, but 35 will be the low. And 87 will be the humidity. It will go up to that. And then it'll be 20-mile-an-hour winds from the southwest side. And then 100% rain on Sunday. Then when you get to Monday, here's what you're looking at with that. Monday will be the high of 43, low of 27, humidity down to 42 with 29 west winds and 0 chance of rain on Monday. And then on Tuesday, you'll have the high of 39. The low will be 27. It'll be partly cloudy for that day. And the humidity will be 42 and 14 west-northwest winds will be for Tuesday. And then, and the cord just dropped. Well, anyways, then what I wanted to say was that there seems to be a lot of discussion going on, and authorities are telling a lot of people, look, when there's a psychic and they got glass, don't mess with their spirits that are in the glass, because if there's a cold case that does go cold, well, guess what? The person that they report to the authorities about them messing with the spirits that are in a glass, and if a cold case goes cold and they need to use that psychic's crystal ball glass, and they can't find that criminal, especially a genuine psychic, they're going to ask what happened to the spirits that are in the glass. Well, he or she is going to say who it is. And then you're interfering with police work, because the crystal ball glass becomes police department equipment when there's a cold case that comes up and they need to find a criminal, or that they need to find somebody that's missing. You don't want to be part of that criminal investigation that you're going to be suspicious of. So don't do it. It's against the law anyway. In the law books, and an officer can tell you, in the law books it says through page 10 through 13 what to do when cold cases go cold. Get a psychic, a genuine psychic that has a crystal ball glass, because he or she has spirits in there. They will help us find that criminal, or that that missing person. And that's how much important and very important that you don't mess with that psychic's crystal ball glass. Because if the authorities got to throw themselves into investigation, they need to use that glass. Guess what? The psychic don't even get used to it, except to ask it, to ask the spirits that are in there to help them find what criminal they have on their darn sheet, that who's missing and where they is. If the case goes cold and they can't find them and need to, you will be charged for not only the part of causing the slowdown of investigation, but tampering with it. And you will be charged endangerment if that criminal is running loose and has kidnapped somebody and they get killed. You're going down with that criminal on half the charges for endangerment. And statutes of limitations amongst it. So all I wanted to let you know with this, authorities do not like nobody to mess with, no psychic's crystal ball, no matter how funny it may be. Because if they need to use that in a case, that crystal ball becomes police department equipment. And if you mess with police department equipment, oh, you're in trouble, baby, let me tell you. So please have consideration for the psychics that have that, and they need to help the authorities. Let them do it. We don't need criminals running around thinking that they can do whatever the heck they want to do and not get put away. Oh, heck no. We don't need people missing. We need to find the answers. We need to think of the families that are tragic with that theory and have consideration. Hey, if we all cooperate, it's better you cooperate than have it come down on you. And I would hate to see that happen. I never experienced that as of yet. And I hope I never will. You can't tamper. You can. But you get caught. Hey, it's on you. It's on you. It's not fake news. You can ask any authority about the laws, and they'll be happy, be glad to tell you and explain what the laws are and where you're at with it. Now, we did have some discussion about Spain. Authorities, if there is for what we heard, and we're not certain of that, so you'll have to investigate that. But authorities is investigating. Authorities is investigating Spain about the machine. There's a machine that it has the same ingredients as a microchip, and it's being used as a listening device by criminals. They're finding out what you have, where you're at, when you come and when you go. And authorities is going to seek out the computer nerd that they call him. They call him a computer nerd because the man, he or she will know about computers. They're going to investigate. They got 1 quadrillion cubic feet of the earth. And they say that they are going to pull that manhunt, and there's a white box and a gold ball that they're looking for. You are not allowed to use the gold ball and white box for one reason. Because it has the same ingredients from when the president had banned the microchips that made for computers, and criminals were using it in a case called God Against Officers. He banned that. And because it has the same ingredients, it's a white square box, plastic, looks something like something that it looks like it could have air coming out of it or music or something. It don't have a lot of knobs to it. And the other one is a shiny gold round ball. And either in the back or underneath it, the criminal can play it. And he can hear it. But we know if this investigation is going down. Anybody that has any suspicions about the gold ball and white box, please report it to the nearest authorities, because they need to get a computer nerd to go inside it, and it has a recording, and they're going to get to that recording. But I don't want to destroy that part. And the authority says that they're unsure of that recording, but they're going to see if it does have a recording. And it's nationwide. They're starting out in the areas of Spain, even portions of I think they said Malibu, Florida, but they're doing nationwide. Nationwide manhunt. That means they can get an APB and be able to search your house if need to be, if they are asked and it's being questioned. So please, if you happen to see the white box or the gold ball, don't hesitate to let authorities know what you saw, who has it, if not to give the description detail. And they did have a high frequency radio, but there was some discussion about some of the criminals were trying to shoot at them, but they did catch a lot of the criminals, so don't worry. You see this white box, you see a gold ball. It looks something like that you could plug in, but it's also known to be cordless. So help authorities out, and they'll help you out to find those criminals and put a stop to that. We can't stop identity thieves all the time, but when we do get the information, those authorities, it's a big help. They can help slow it down. Well, I will see you later on tonight at 5. When I'll bring it live to you. When I get the news, you'll have it live too. Have a good day.